What's up, everybody? And welcome into the fishing report for August the 28th. And boy, I'll tell you what, I am one whooped puppy. I have been all over the place on Walkabout, been doing all kinds of things. I'll tell you what, I hope that all you guys are busy stocking up on your salmon as well and your tuna, your halibut, because it's definitely time. So I see we got one person in early tonight. Thank you for coming in and leave us a comment to make sure our comments are all working tonight. Breathe in, breathe out, I'll tell you. It has been one heck of a ride there, folks. In the fishing report tonight, we're going to discuss the valley and we're going to discuss the coast. And right now, it's going to be the coast, guys. The fish that are up in those rivers in the valleys now, except for some of the steelhead. I would say some of the steelhead are still chrome and haven't really got onto the spawn yet. But those springers, I think it's time that we leave them fish alone, you guys, don't you? They're getting pretty spent and they're definitely on the spawn now, so we'll start seeing some zombie fish there pretty soon. Um, Welcome in, Jeff. Jeff, oh, you got home from a week of Buoy 10. Boy, I'll tell you what, I'll bet you guys should probably be picking that man's brain. It looks like he's over on our YouTube channel, which is Godsend Adventures. So if you guys want to go over there, you can actually ask Jeff some questions. And while you're there, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? I've been at 556 for like 8 months. So we could use the new subscribers over there. I'd appreciate that, you guys. So, Jeff, I'm glad that you had a good time, and I'm glad you're home safe. I'll bet you're just as whooped as we are. And Jeff is our moderator as well as a personal friend, you guys. It's just like now we're getting ready to start raising live shrimp so that we can put them in the brine. So we've got a quality shrimp for you guys that hasn't been frozen, and we're working on that right now. We're checking stuff out. But I called Jeff up to ask a question, and he was right there for us once again, everybody. So that man is a wealth of knowledge, I'll tell you. Um, so anybody, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started because I am very tired. I just wanted to say that I started making some very, very special baits. This is the old style Okie Drifter that had the color on the top and the different color on the bottom. And I'm making these up for the fly fishing veterans that will be in Roseburg. Got it right this time. We'll be in Roseburg on October the 24th. And if I missed that, I'm sure Dave or one of the guys from the Fishing Mafia will come in and correct me and post that. But it's going to be a day long event. It'll be the first of the fishing and hunting and bamboo pole tying. It's going to be a lot. So that'll be the first big show of the year. So I highly recommend you guys go to Fly Fishing Veterans and check out their page. Campbell Fishing Adventures, welcome in. This is the second time I've seen you in, mister. And thank you very much for joining us. We love fellow adventurers. So, Jeff, I'll bet you're just as tired as I am, huh? Man, it's been a ride. So, okay, so let's go into the fishing report. All right, so the fish that are in the valley right now, guys, if it were me, hiya, Brian. If it were me, the fish in the valley right now, I know they're on the spawn. I'd start leaving them alone and let them spawn because it's just like we saw for the Columbia Dam. They don't have the money to raise the 7 million fish that they usually raise for the lower Columbia. So now, it's sort of time to pick and choose how we're going to catch our fish and what we're going to do with those fish. So I highly recommend to. Uh, oh, okay. All right. Got you, Campbell Fishing Adventures. Got you. Um, so I would say come over to the coast now, you guys. If you're not going to take a charter out to go rock fishing, which I recommend Depot Bay and the Cadaho, I'm telling you, you're going to go out and catch your rockfish. Okay, you'll probably come out with a cabezon or a lingcod. They're a little bit out further, but that captain knows where to go to still catch some. Okay, and then if you're going to go out and go tuna fishing, or if you want your tuna. So in Newport, you can walk around the docks, all of them, because that you'll see the Chelsea Rose. You'll see quite a few other boats that are along the docks there that are fishing for tuna that will be in that will have their sign out, tuna for sale. So you guys can literally come over to the coast right now and pick up your tuna back straps, bring them home and can them. And I highly recommend that too. That is such a good meat, you guys. And those guys know, at least I know in our Newport, I've tried fish from just about all of them, and they've been fantastic. So, and like I said, marlins are being caught. We haven't seen any mahi mahi yet. I'm waiting. Somebody's going to pop one of those off. We're seeing all different types. Some yellowfin tuna have come in as well. So if you're going to take the run out, not do the deep sea stuff, and if you're going to take the run out, your odds of catching tuna are extremely good. All right, so now let's go to the salmon. Guys, from California to Washington, I guess that the Washington Department of Fish and Game has decided to go ahead and close off Puget Sound. So there's hardly any salmon fishing there at all. So you know what that means. Those men are going to come our way this year to be fishing for their salmon, you guys. So we should probably give them some room up there at the Columbia and some of those upper coastal places and let them catch their fish. And what's up, Mr. Auto Magic? And uh, so I would give those guys some room. Let's be nice to them. It's not their fault that it got closed down, you guys. And it's going to make us more crowded. But I'm telling you, from California up into Washington, we still get to fish, you guys. And let's make some room. If you can, come down a little bit further and go to Garibaldi or, just all of the multitudes of our multiple rivers that we have to fish. I would highly recommend it. The pressures are light throughout the system, especially if you come during the week, and make a friend with somebody that's there. Um, make a friend with somebody that's there on Facebook and tell them, say, listen, we got closed out. We need our fish for our family, right? And I'm sure you'll find a great response from all of them. All right, so the salmon, amazing, you guys, just all up and down the coast. But I will say this that the water temperature, we are seeing bronzed fish. We're still seeing chromers, don't get me wrong, but literally we are seeing bronzed fish in most of all the mouths. Okay, so I'm going to recommend that all of you, Robert, hi, buddy. That's my shrimp buddy. That didn't sound quite right, does it? Anyway, that's Robert. He's the one helping us raise the live shrimp, you guys, and you'll get to know Robert here really well too, because that man really likes what he's doing. Um, yeah, good evening, chat. Yeah, I was sort of hoping that you guys would start chatting amongst yourselves and start sharing information. All right, so then let's go inland a little bit. Now, I don't know if you guys know what bluebacks are or not, but blueback is a trout that runs out to the ocean and then comes back into spawn just like a salmon does. So there is some blueback in the midstreams for you guys to catch, and that's really simple for you and your family. You can put a bobber on with a worm, toss it out there, and that blueback will come and get it. And what a good, tasty table fare it is, too. So, if the valley fishing, because it's hot and the waters are low, listen, the coast is still on, you guys. Just spread out. Go and enjoy yourself. Go find the river that nobody's been into, the little tiny ones, because those bluebacks are in there right now. You are going to enjoy it. Oh, okay. I see who that is now. Okay, so the shrimp pumper's in here, you guys, and which that's going to be very, very important. So that's going to start happening here real soon too. We're going to be needing eggs and sand shrimp. And listen, I keep hearing. I watch the weather reports regularly, and I watch the actual meteorologists that get on there, and they actually break down what they're looking at, and it's about a half an hour long, you guys. So, and what they keep saying is that when that rain starts, it's going to keep on coming. So, and that's the pattern that's starting to set up right now. So, these acorns, the stingers, and the beads, I would say now is the time to stock up. I will be at the Roseburg show on the 24th. You guys are going to really like what we did for you. So, come and visit our booth over there and we'll stock you up. All right, guys. So really, that's basically it. That's the fishing report. Quit wishing and go fishing. The to drive over from the valley is an hour and a half, usually to 2 hours, to get over here. Oh, you know what? We did not check our tides. Let's see what we got for this week. Okay, that will help you guys a lot too. And the tides were stronger the last couple of days, and they did bring in fish to all of our bays, right? That's all up and down the coastline, guys. All right, let's check here. All right, so our tide for tomorrow is going to be high early in the morning. It's actually at 0 0 foot, so it's going to it's not a minus tide, it's just a 0 0. And then it just jumps up to 5 feet and 7 feet. And you'll get the 5 foot tide with that swing. On Wednesday, we're looking at one tide, they said, during the day, and it's a 5.8 at 1:04 in the afternoon. Thursday, we're looking at two tides, both of them very, very high. So Thursday is going to be a really good fishing day. Because look at those swings. That water's going to be shoving in, you guys. And this part right here, about these 2 hours just before that high tide and an hour after that high tide, is dynamite for fish that are just coming in. So let's check Friday. Friday, so Jeff, yes, there's acorns up on the site. And these particular ones, I'm not putting them up on the site. These are going to be custom made that we'll do with the bait labs, because these are the old style Okie drifters. And I believe that I'm the only one that can make them. If somebody else can, great. I'm glad because I don't want all that pressure on me, I'll tell you. Um, but we definitely have the old style Okie. So, but Jeff, of course, if you want to get some, all you got to do is call, brother. Or any of you, all you have to do is private message me and give me a couple of colors. Put your order in, and I'll put it out there that this one wants to be made. Who else wants them? And then we'll get them made, you guys. So, and that's the simplest way to do it. Or you can come to the Roseburg show, and I'll have plenty there. At quite the price, by the way. Okay, so Friday, we're going to have Friday is going to be dynamite, you guys. So Friday is a 7.1 tide in the morning that comes up at 108, and a 6.5 at 205. So that first 2 hours into that third hour after slack is just going to be dynamite. Let's see what Saturday looks like. Saturday, same thing. Two big 7 foot tides, you guys. Sunday, same thing again. Two 7 foot tides. So, and most of them start at like 11 o'clock, guys. So you got time to get over here from Thursday through Sunday. You have time to get over to the coast and actually do your fishing. So, get a tide table, find out what section of the state you're going to be in, and look for that high tide. We know they're going to be high. So look for that high tide 2 hours before and an hour afterwards. Still leaves you time to travel home. Still leaves you time to stop and get some lunch, gas up if you need to, and still be home before it gets dark. I would take full advantage of that if it were me. I've been doing that now for a little bit, you guys, and I highly recommend it because the fish are definitely in. Okay, if you want some chrome, Chinook and some chrome, the coho are closed down. Not unless you know your regulations, which I'll get into here in a second. So there's definitely chrome to be caught at the bays right now, guys. So I recommend getting in there. Now listen, I live on a river that has no hatchery except for our steelhead. Our coho and our chinook are all wild, okay, or whatever how they say that. I don't care about any of that. Um, But if you're fishing our river and you catch a hatchery, you can keep it. If it's got a fin clipped, it's dying. And that's in your rule books. And I was out with Dustin, and Dustin's just been great. You guys, he's been dragging me all over the place, and it's been awesome. So listen, check your regulations, make sure you read them well. If you are going to come over for the weekend or come over for the day, check your regs to make sure that you know you're not kicking back a Chinook Jack, because I've caught two now. So a Chinook Jack, and you're not kicking back a coho that you could have kept, right? So because that we're in the river, we're not in the ocean now. So you want to make sure that you read your regs for the river that you're gonna be on. Check your coho, check your Chinook, check your limits, because coos, you get more salmon out of there in a day than you do here or up or down from there. So, you know, check your regs. That's what we have this week for. That's why I do the fishing report on Monday, right, guys? Is so that you have those things so that you can plan your week. And then get into your regs and read it. It's so important, you guys. All right, so has anybody got any questions for me? Oh, by the way, the sirens, I've been nailing fish, guys. If you're not using them, you're losing, because I'm enjoying fighting the heck out of the fish. The other people that have purchased them, they're being very quiet with them, just like all of our baits. When people get our baits, they don't say a damn word. And I don't say as I blame them, but you know, we are like one of the best kept secrets in the Pacific Northwest. Oh my God. Just like that guy up there in that corner right there, that ball buster right there. I've been selling the heck out of those. The guys have been catching fish on those too. Once again, everybody forgets to take a picture. I tell them you're going to get stuff for free. They don't care. They just want to catch their fish and tend to that fish, right? So, and I get all that. Bill, welcome in. Selects Tidewater. Yeah, you know what, Bill? Anywhere up and down this coast right now, you're going to catch your rockfish. You're going to catch your tuna. Crabbing is still excellent. You just all the way across the board, you couldn't have a better time of the year right now to get on the ocean and the mouths and catch some chrome fish. So I highly recommend that you get out and do that. And then, of course, you know, tomorrow I go do family stuff, but then I'll be back, and I'm also making some very special halo beads that I got some very special stuff for, and cannot wait to see how those turn out. So we'll be doing some halo beads for the show, which is like October the 24th. So, you know, we're what, a month away? Yeah, Roseburg on October 24th. So I'm really surprised that Brian has not made his presence known to them too, because that, you know, he is part of the fishing mafia, you guys, and he should be there for sure. Um, okay, yeah. So I'm telling you guys, listen, from the Checo up to the Columbia guys, and all of the little stuff that's in between. Listen, you guys, you can't be afraid to go explore. Get your phone out, take a look at an area that you've always wanted to explore. Get on your maps, hit the GPS, and go into your maps, and then go to satellite and start cruising up and down the river that you want to check out. It's the simplest way to find every hole that's on that river. Okay, so I highly recommend doing that. And yeah, Robert's in tonight. So I see that we got quite a few people in tonight, you guys. Listen, so thank you very much. This Monday Night Fishing Report is, listen, just quit wishing and go fishing, you guys. We've got that show coming up. Joe, guys, I'm telling you, the sweatshirts, the t shirts, and the hats are a little bit behind right now because we ran out. But the sweatshirts and the t-shirts, she got in the extra, extra large for you guys, so you can wear some clothes on underneath it because it's gonna start getting cold. So yeah, you guys should definitely go in. Hi, yeah, sister. You should definitely go in and check out the swag. It's pretty dang cool. That's a good looking logo. And as this company grows, which we are. And thank you for all of that, by the way. Yeah, let me back up, guys. Our views are off the chart, and that's all due to all of you guys. For at least for us, I mean, we were 400 or 500. Now we're up into the thousands, and I just want to tell you guys, thank you for that. I hope that you've enjoyed the adventures. Right? I've been doing the best I can to film it for you. Today, of course, I was out fishing, and my GoPro decided that the card was full and wasn't going to record anything. So it said that it did it when I flipped through it to check to make sure that it was recording and watched the video, it was there. I came home, I took the disc out and put it into my computer, and nothing. So we lost some really good video in there, but that's okay. We'll make a bunch more. So, and I'll get on there and start making up some videos for the YouTube channel, which is the Godset Adventures, you guys. So, all right, everybody, listen, I'm just going to cut this short tonight. But listen, just go fishing, you guys. You won't be disappointed. Get yourself 2 hours before the high tide and prepare for an hour afterwards, okay? It gives you 3 solid hours of fishing. You can go past or before a little bit more. You can go 3 and 3. But I highly recommend that 2 hours before and that 1 hour afterwards. That's where a lot of fish get slayed. All right, guys. So we're working some new baits that actually I've had in the shop for a long time. Just as much as we're working these and these, the halos and all the rest of that. And we'll add those to the showstoppers for you guys. Like I said, when you do the fly fishing veterans tournament, you're going to have a really good time. And don't forget to go visit the Cadaho. Captain Redbeard, let me tell you something. That man knows how to fish, and he's going to fish right with you guys. It's an amazing. He's that good. He can literally put you on fish, know where the drift is going, and get out and fish with you guys and catch fish for you, hand those off, get other fish on, go back in and take care of the drift. Guy's amazing. So go jump on the Depot Bay Trade Winds charter site and book your trip on the Cadaho. All right, you guys, I think that's got everything under control. Thank you for going in and ordering your sirens. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed that you used them. Oh, and by the way, today was the day I had one of them big boogers come up and say, see you later. Snapped my line right at the front of it. I couldn't believe it. I know the knot was good because I caught other fish with it. Checked it afterwards, the whole bit. It was just that big. Said, see, our turn just the right way. My drag was loose. I think he stayed on there for a while, and then I started dragging the bottom. Then he got off. So anyway, because I wasn't really paying attention at the end of the day, I was just whooped. Um, all right, everybody. Good night. Happy hooking to you, and we'll see you next Monday night at 7 o'clock. Everybody. Thank you, Jeff, for moderating for us tonight. Thank you, all of you friends and family that came in and joined. We appreciate you being here. Go to primalstrikebaits.com that you see on the bottom of your list there and order your ball busters, order your sirens. You don't want to miss out on that ball buster because here's what's going to happen. I got a bunch of stock up with the hoochies on them, and all of those are gone. I'm going to have to make one more batch because then I'm going to go to the half instead of the full ounce. So I could do both if we still get enough. But yeah, guys, I'm telling you, you're going to want to start checking that thing. It's catching fish. That inline is just amazing. All right. Thank you for your orders. We'll talk to y'all later. Happy hooking and tight lines, everybody.